We are taking a walk through a level 1 energy audit where we sort of look for energy saving investment opportunities. And we've got some interesting ones here. The building already has, you can see, looking up there, already has LED lighting, and it has some good installations of small unit heat pumps, but there are some interesting opportunities. I want to show you this at the other end of the building. Hold on. A lot of different vehicles, different types of vehicles come in here for maintenance work, repair work, and as a consequence, they maintain, there's a 500-gallon waste oil tank, used gas, a whole bunch of toxic oil products here are stored and then have to be disposed at the expense of the city. Imagine if we put in a tank and a furnace that would clean up the oil and heat the space at the same time. All the gas that goes into heating the shop could go away, and we would heat the shop with waste vehicle oil. People in the shop love it. They're heating themselves with their own waste products. Another opportunity we have here in this high space, in the summer, they leave the doors open. It's hot as heck in here. And, a new thing that they're doing in a lot of mechanical shops is putting in large ceiling fans, like 12, 16 feet in diameter, that spin slowly and give air movement so that even though it's hot, your sweat does the work of keeping you cool. And it can be made smart, intelligent, change directions, speed up, slow down, depending on conditions. They're very, very interesting technology. So those are two big energy conservation measures that I would consider here. They seem to be keeping ahead of replacements when equipment is really old. They've got new equipment. Like I say, the LED lighting shop is bright. I like this place, but we've got some opportunities here.
We want to see if we could put solar panels on either the roof or do some canopy type solar over the parking area outside. So if you look up, you can see that this roof, if you look at the structure, it does look from a cursory glance as though it would be able to support solar PV panels. Now, even though the site already has LED lighting, which is energy efficient, because it's a mechanic shop, they do still use a fair amount of energy. So solar panels would be able to create green power to offset the use of electricity at this site. Other considerations we will look into is what kind of mechanical equipment they have on the roof. It is a nice flat roof, minimal shading from the southern side, which is what you want. So this is essentially the first step at looking at the solar potential for this building.
Every building that we look at, we fly all over it usually before we show up. You can use Google Map, Google Earth, fly over and look at the building carefully, even all sides. But Baltimore City has a resource called pictometry, and every December, since I think 2003, that range, every December, when the leaves are all down and the sky is clear and sunny, they fly a plane over and get a three-dimensional photograph of every detail of the city. We'd have to get up with long ladders. We don't have a proper ladder for this roof here right now. Normally we like to go up through a hatch or a stair, have a parapet and be safe. I don't think this building has a parapet. And it doesn't have a direct ladder up. So we're not going to make an inspection today, but we will fly over it and pretty much be able to make a decision from there.
Thank thank you for joining Frank and I on this tour of 239 North Calverton Road, the Western Substation, which is a GGS mechanical shop. And next on our tour to evaluate potential energy conservation measures, we are going to the central garage off of Biddle Street.
It's kind of a fun job to have, to go around and just get to look at things, how they could be better, how they could be more efficient. If we're going to be moving this world in a positive direction, we've got to take every one of these opportunities and just sort of make it second nature to carry out energy efficiency, renewable energy options. And every site, no matter how modest, can have some role.